today's video is going to be my May favourites. I didn't do a favourites last month because I felt that I wasn't really trying anything new and I didn't just want to put out a video for the sake of continuing this series. So I actually have some new products to show you that I've really been enjoying, so let's get into it. I will start with sort of makeup and skincare. Now, if you know me at all, following my favourites videos for any period of time, I never include skincare. Before now I've had a very poor skincare routine. It consisted of, moisturiser and makeup wipes, and that was it. But we were in Boots the other day, and this is something that I've been wanting to try for a while now, and they had a little £10 little pouch where you could get the product, and I thought that's going to be a good way to try it, and I have fallen in love with this product. And that is the coveted Lizelle Cleanse and Polish Hot Cloth Cleanser. So this is a 50 mils. I've had it for about 2 weeks now and there's still some in there. I think it's probably coming to the end of its use, but I'd say you probably get maybe 2-3 weeks worth depending on if you use it day and night. I use it mostly just at night to take off all my makeup, but on the weekends I usually do day and night. Comes with a cleanser. I have used it this morning, so it is a bit wet. Little cleansing cloth. It's a little muslin cloth, and I am surprised how much I love this. I think I love this because unlike other, face products, you usually just have to get the water and chuck it on your face to take it off, whereas this, you have a designated cloth to take it off with. It's slightly exfoliating, but really not. I have very sort of sensitive dry skin, and this is really nice to take it off with. I just throw it in with my whites wash every couple of days, and I love how this smells. It's got rosemary, chamomile, cocoa butter and eucalyptus, and the eucalyptus you can really smell. It's got a very refreshing feel, so if you're using it day or night, it's great. And like I said, I use it all over my face. I use it to take my eye makeup off. I have no problems with it, stinging my eyes, hurting my eyes in any matter. I don't take care around it. I just sort of lather it on all over, and it just leaves my skin really soft, not feeling, I wouldn't say it leaves your skin feeling heavily moisturised, or mine at least. I have quite dry skin anyway. I still put a moisturiser on afterwards, but your skin doesn't feel tight or dry, and it just feels really soft for the rest of the day. I'll put this on in the evening, and then the next day I'll still have soft skin, and I feel like it's really helped, to get myself in a routine and get, clearer skin, I feel. So I've been pleasantly surprised by this, and will definitely be looking for the best place to buy this that's cost effective. Obviously this one was a little trial one, and it's £10. I think they are around £17 usually for a bottle. So I'll have a little scour around and see where I can find the best price for that. So that was my first skincare item, and then I also bought this sort of on a whim a while ago, and I've only really started to use this now because of that. I do my cleanser, I do this, and then I put on my usual Nivea moisturiser, and this is the Body Shop Tea Tree Skin Clearing Mattifying Toner. It smells of tea tree, and I think that probably has great benefits for, spots and things like that. I just feel it's an extra, step to really help. My pores are usually always opened after using my cleanser, because I like to have a really hot cloth, so all my skin's nice and clean, and I can put this on, and yeah, I've just been really liking it. It is 100% vegan. You have to shake it to mix it. But yeah, like I said, I've been using it a couple of weeks, and I don't use it every night. I try to, but sometimes I forget. So yes, that has been my other skincare item. One makeup item is a mascara. I got this in a trial little pouch. It was a gift with purchase, and I forgot how much I love Clinique mascaras. I used to use this mascara particularly a lot when I was like a teenager first getting into makeup, because it always came in like samples of magazines and things like that. And this is their high impact mascara. I just think it's like a timeless good mascara. I'm wearing it today, and yes, I like to think I have quite full eyelashes anyway, but like I put this on and it's just really nice. I don't know if it's because it's in that new stage, but you know, it's really nice to put it on and you don't like get clumps or flakes of anything. So that has been my mascara of choice this month. And then I have one perfume favourite. This I have kept in my bag for work, so a lot of the time I will partially walk to work, and this is really nice to put on once I get to work and feel nice and refreshed. And this is a perfume by Aldi. Aldi is a shop here in the UK. I believe they may have it in America, I'm not too sure. Probably elsewhere in Europe they definitely have it. It's just like a nice cheap alternative supermarket, and they have their own line of fake Jo Malone products. I've talked about them before, and around Christmas time they came out with like a set of 6 mini perfumes, and I gave a couple to my mum, and then I kept, you know, my favourite scents for me, and luckily me and my mum have different tastes, so we were able to separate it fairly easily. And this is the Lime, Basil and Mandarin. I love this scent. I have previously only had it in the like shower scrub and shower gel, but I'd love to get a full-size perfume of it one day, but until then this is perfect. So this is their #1 scent, and it's Lime, Basil and Mandarin, and it smells just like the Jo Malone perfume, like spot on. And this is a very strong scent, so if you don't like overpowering scents, probably not one, but it's fruity with a very slight hint of floral, and every time I wear this at work I get complimented on it, and it's really nice. I love the little bottle that comes in. You know, I've used it quite a bit and there's still quite a bit left. This is a little 15ml bottle, so I'm very pleased with this as an alternative to buying the very expensive Jo Malone one, so definitely been loving that. The next thing I will talk about is jewellery. I have been wanting to get a piece of jewellery for a very long time. If you don't know, I do work in a hospital, so we are not allowed to wear anything below the elbows, because I work in a clinical area. So can't have my watch, can't have jewellery. The only thing we are allowed is a single plain band. I think the point of that is so you can wear your wedding band, but you know, other people do just wear, like, if it's a single plain piece of jewellery on like a ring, then they can wear it. But for the longest time, as you know, I have my rings. These are my rings. As you can see, I cannot wear these to work because they've got stones in them, as sad as that is, and I love my rings so much. So for ages I've been like nearly like 10 months I've been going to work without wearing any wedding jewellery, and you know, it was okay, but you sort of feel lost without wearing something, and it was kind of a hassle to remember to put on my rings and take them off and that sort of thing. And I was looking online, and I've been looking online for a while. I just wanted a very simple, inexpensive band that I could wear to work, and wouldn't like be the end of the world if it got beaten up too much, but also, you know, it could be part of my jewellery collection for life. And I ended up getting this one from Pandora, and this is their wishbone ring. It's very small, very dainty. I didn't want to get a simple just plain wedding band. I wanted something with a bit of shape to it, and there were 2 from Pandora that I was looking at, but I in the end went for this one. So just a plain band. I'm not quite sure which way you're supposed to wear it. I wear it that way, so it's like a little V when I look at it, but that is what it looks like. And what I love about it as well is I can wear my other rings with it and it fits nicely. Obviously, because my engagement ring is an oval, it's shaped, I need something that can sort of fit with it. So that is what my stack looks like now. And it is a lot. I don't tend to wear it like this very often because my wedding band is actually quite chunky, but you know, I could just wear these two together and they fit really nicely, but also there's a bit of something to the ring on its own. It's not just a straight band, it's something quite nice, and I find myself like, it's like a little fidget toy, like I'm always playing with it now. So that I was really pleased to get, and it was only I think £30, so pretty good for a nice piece of jewellery that I can now wear to work. Let's move on to other accessories. This has been a purchase that I'm sort of still on the fence about, but I did want to include it. For ages I've been wanting to get the Apple AirPods, and they are very expensive, so I've obviously not invested in those, but I saw that Urban Outfitters were coming out with their own wireless headphones that weren't, you know, the in-ear ones, because I don't like that. I like the Apple AirPods, you know, the old school headphones. This is what they came out with. I believe again it was about £30, I want to say £25, and this is what they look like. So they come in their little case. I got the pink edition. This is what they're like. Obviously I can't compare them to for the actual Apple ones, but they are slightly larger than normal Apple or just general in like headphones that are like this. So that's what they look like in. I think I look totally ridiculous with them in. Because they are a little bit bigger and I probably have slightly small ears, they are not the most secure in my ears. So I definitely would not go running or take them like out in the streets where I could lose them. For me, this is just an at-home item, which is fine. I'm glad like I can try these before getting Apple ones one day. If they ever go in sale, they won't, but you know, it's the first step in other companies doing their own. To start with, syncing them to my phone and my laptop was a little bit iffy. Darren had to help me with that. I'm still not overly sure on the buttons. The instructions weren't very in-depth, but for the price, and if you're wanting to try it before you splurge on Apple ones, then this is something maybe worth picking up. And then I have pretty much like a fashion trend, and that is tie-dye. I saw these are all from Victoria's Secret Pink, and I've been loving them. So they are their sort of tie-dye line. These are just their long-sleeved tops. I find them super comfortable to wear. Maybe not so much now we're going into warmer times, but of a chillier evening maybe, or you know, travel, that sort of thing. On the back it's got just the white dog, so it's not overly, you know, Victoria's Secret branded. You've got the little dog on the pocket. They're not cheap, you know, they're about £35–40 for one top, but I really like them. I think they're staple pieces. And then the other one I got is in this really pretty pastel colour. I love that one. And then I also have a short sleeved v-neck top in this sort of blue colour, which I think is really nice. This is the one I've been wearing more, obviously, because it's short sleeved, but that has been like my trend, is tie-dye, and I've really like those. I will mention one food favourite, and that is these. These are the Aussie Bites, and I got them from Costco. In the month of May we signed up for Costco, or maybe we did it even in April. And I love Costco. As you know, I've got quite a few books from there, but these are their Aussie Bites. It's from Universal Bakery apparently, so I'm not quite sure where else you'd be able to find these, but we got a huge tub of these. Maybe it comes with like 75–100 of these for about £7, and they are great tiny little snacks. You know, they're quite small. They're like, if you can see the picture, little bite-sized muffins, and I think they're fairly nutritional. Whether they actually are or not is another matter. I'll read you what the ingredients are. So it's got oats, honey, sunflower seeds, flax seeds, sugar, raisins, dried apricots, quinoa, chia seeds, vanilla, shredded coconut. So there's a lot of seeds and nuts type things in there. Does have milk in it. Yeah, but I've been enjoying these, taking them to work. It's like it's a healthier snack, I'd say, than, you know, grabbing a chocolate bar, that sort of thing, or a packet of crisps. They are 494 calories per thing, I want to say. No, so it's 494 calories per 100 grams. These are 26 grams, so make up the maths what you will. But I've been enjoying them, and they do fill you up for a little while, despite being such a very small little snack. So those I've been liking. And then the other stuff I've got to talk to you about is entertainment. So in May we went and saw Take That at the O2 Arena. It was me, my mum, my aunt, and then my mum's best friend, and we had a really great time. There were some very eventful events that happened, but nonetheless we enjoyed it, and that has led me to been listening to a lot of Take That music lately and realising, you know, it's sort of throwback and reminds me. I would listen to it quite a bit when I was early teenager. But if you want to see any videos I took from that, because I do like to take videos at concerts, I will link my channel down below where you can go see all those and any past concerts that I've been to. So that footage is all there. But yes, really been enjoying listening to Take That. What else? TV. I've been getting back into The Big Bang Theory ever since, you know, now they have finished. I used to be like a religious watcher of it up until about season 9, I think it was. I think that's what I'm on now, and I'm just rewatching it to sort of refamiliarise myself with how I got to the end of it. And so now it's finished, I want to like just binge watch my way through to the end. I already know some spoilers, which is sort of annoying, but I've been enjoying having that sort of light-hearted TV program. You know, they're like, what, 20 minutes per episode. You can get through them quite quickly and do them when you're doing housework and all sorts of things. So been watching that. The other thing I've been watching on Netflix has been Jailbirds. If you like Orange is the New Black, if you like Girls Incarcerated, this is sort of along the same lines. It is about a jail facility in California, I believe, following primarily the women, but also it does interview some of the men, and it's almost like a reality series in jail. It's bizarre. It's like a documentary, but also got that sort of like reality element to it. I've really been enjoying it. It was only, I think, 5 or 6 episodes, so it's not very long, unfortunately, but I just flew through that within a couple of days. So I'd recommend that. And then the other program we have been watching very religiously is the Chernobyl, or Chernobyl, I never know how to say it. The nuclear power explosion that happened back in the 80s, and it's a sort of documentary drama series on HBO and Sky Atlantic. We're on the 3rd episode at the moment, and we've really been enjoying it. Apparently it's been rated has been rated the top best TV program by IMDb, which is a huge claim to have. And it's basically about how it follows, you know, the workers in the power plant, how the explosion happened, and then the aftermath afterwards, and seeing the firemen go in and how the radiation affected them, how they had to evacuate the town. I'm really interested in like historical events like that, and I obviously knew about it, but not that much, and this has really opened my eyes up to it, and how many people were like injured and had side effects and died from it. And it's really quite harrowing. The first couple of episodes have made me really like on edge, nervous, thinking I'm gonna have nightmares about this, but I could not stop watching it for its factual entertainment. Like, I've really been enjoying it. There is a lady on Twitter, I probably should have got her name, but she is a nuclear researcher or scientist, I believe, here in the UK, and she live tweets every episode and tells you, you know, some things they may say in the episode. She tells you why that's been included, what's been said, the scientific facts behind what's going on, and it's been really interesting to watch. So I would definitely recommend that show. And I think, just checking my list, that is everything I've got to go through. So I know this has been a long favourites, but I've had a lot of new things to show you and talk about. So yes, if you've had any May favourites, let me know what they are down below, any recommendations, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye guys!